guys, so this is my first video. Can you just let me know how I do by commenting? Let's get 5 likes for our first video goal. Let's just try to get the goal, and let's go into the video. What is up, guys? It's Squidward Gaming. This is going to be how to beat Domination. I haven't beat Historic, but I'm almost there. So let's just get right into it. This will just be a budget team you can use, so you don't have to use your best players. Let's get into it. So your first 3 players, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, you want to have shooters. Jay Williams, who has an A because it's a dynamic duo with Mike Dunleavy, Klay Thompson, and like I just said, Mike Dunleavy. Jay Williams goes to an 88 from that. Dunleavy becomes 82, and then Klay, who becomes an 86 because I have Curry, but I'll get to him later. But you just really want those first 3 to be shooters so they can knock down those 3-pointers. And then your second 2, you want to have post players. Chris Bosh, as you see, 79 and 83. Brooke Lopez, 88 hook and 85 fadeaway. You want them to be post players because post gives you additional bonuses. And then your bench can be just more of the same. It can be really just whatever you want. Some cheap emeralds, Jimmy Butler because he's great inside. Chris Paul because he has great dribble moves and can just dish out assists. Gallinari can shoot. And then Towns and Simmons are actually a dynamic duo, and Simmons can play power forward if needed, so can Gallinari. Some other players you can use, James Posey, Sean Kilpatrick, Brian Roberts, who can also shoot. There's several other players you can use. And then, but it's just a great dynamic duo to have. Town only goes a 1 overall, but he goes from a D+ to a B- shot. If you look at Towns' stats, just all up, up, up. He's non-stop. Everything goes up. Ben Simmons does as well. And then what I have is the bottom 3 players just to be more expensive cards, if you will. Cards that are like your best cards in your collection. These aren't my best cards, but it's just expensive cards that, if needed, you'll have to do. So if you see there, I got Curry in there. And that also gives Thompson a boost, which is an additional N. So that's just a great thing to have because it could be a dynamic duo. And you have to go to freestyle and just start shooting around. If you're not going to freestyle shooting around, you're not doing it right. You need to get used to the releases. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to be getting bad. So, we're into it. Okay. Guys, so once you're in freestyle, just start shooting around with players, see their hot spots, and just get used to the releases. I use the stick as well as X, or I believe it's square if you're on PlayStation. So just get used to it. What I like to do is get a green release with both a stick and with just X. But just go find the hot spots, practice in the hot spots until you feel like you're really good with the release. Do that on each player and just keep doing it. Go player by player. Even you can do it with your expensive players. That doesn't really matter, obviously. But do it with everybody, even your big men who can't shoot that well. Just do it. Try out their dribble moves to see if they have any. See, like, spin moves, if they have any cool dunk animations so you know for further notice. Let's go to the next player. Now we'll put in this is our next player. So now we have Jay Williams. So you just want to shoot around with Jay. And he's one of my favorite cards to use for Domination. Because once you get 60 cards, 6-0, that's it. You get him, 82 overall emerald, B+3, but the dynamic duo brings him up to an A. He has 6 dribble moves, and he has a gold posterizer badge already equipped because he was already great at that. And he only played for 1 year, but it was a motorcycle injury that ended his career. And he was just a slasher. He only played 1 year on the Bulls, sadly. I'm a Bulls fan. But so I'm doing pretty good with his release. So, see what he has. He has a few cold spots, which I don't like. I don't like players who have a ton of cold spots because you'll just forget about him, even though there's a way to tell. You know, I just don't like it. But he has some good dribble moves, too. Ooh, bang, he goes up for the dunk. So now just the next player. You just want to keep going for each player. Here's Dunleavy, now his dynamic duo. This is one of my favorite duos. Dunleavy is a little more expensive. Like, I'm pretty sure Dunleavy has a, 3,000 MT, which is one of the more expensive cards on this list. But Williams, obviously, you're going to be getting for free. So you just want to start shooting around. And so let's just have a quick montage of me shooting around.